Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? The new anime season has once again proven that Japan and Westerners have very different tastes when it comes to what they like in anime. And with this hard-hitting season with tons of really strong shows, this is where it gets interesting. It seems like there are some surprise hits in this season, but are they really surprise hits in the land of the rising sun? So recently, there's been a pretty big discussion floating around Japanese boards about our MAL ratings. The MyAnimeList ratings, which are aggregated scores from its users that have watched the show or that just want to rate them. I mean, no rating system is ever going to be absolutely perfect, but it does serve as a good reference point. But apparently Japan is really surprised at some of the ratings we have given to some of these shows, which in other words means they think we have trash taste. And the same could be said from our side, but there are some anime that are similarly liked. And so let's take a look at our MAL ratings, what exactly they have a problem with, and Japan's own ratings for the current 2018 anime fall season. So to start off, at the time this was posted on a Japanese board, our MAL ratings for the season went something like this. Above the 8.5 score, we had JoJo and Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai. Between 8 and 8.4, we had SAO Alicization. That time I got reincarnated as a slime and Fairy Tail. Between 7.5 to 7.9, we had Kamui, A Certain Magical Index, and Goblin Slayer. 7 to 7.4, we have Gridman, and etc. Seeing this list got them fired up to the point where the amount of comments got this thread into the top most popular posts on the site for this month in just the first day. So people have been very surprised at our list, to say the least. The general consensus seems to be that our list is absolutely insane, mainly triggered when they saw that JoJo and Bunny Girl Senpai were seemingly on the same tier. JoJo being up there at the top tier was not a surprise, and I think we can all agree that JoJo deserves to be in the top spot for this season. But to have Bunny Girl Senpai rated the same, that was absolutely blasphemy to them, and probably the main trigger for this whole conversation. And once they looked a little further, more things started to come up. They noticed that the first week, Bunny Girl Senpai started at 7.9 and gradually shifted upwards every week until 8.5 for each subsequent episode, whereas Goblin Slayer, which started really strong at 8, gradually went down to 7.6. How Bunny Girl keeps going higher and higher, they just do not understand. Some people are just saying because Bunny Girl is at the top of the list, this list just lost all its credibility, while a good few number of others are saying that they should move abroad because this list is exactly what their own lists would look like. And so it's not all clear-cut in Japan in terms of what they think of our list. Another anime that seemed to trigger many people was Gridman. Gridman was rated around 7 to 7.4 and it didn't even hit top 10 for the amount of people that were actually watching it on MAL, which again got them really confused because Gridman was apparently super popular in Japan. Gridman was probably the most discussed anime on this post, and it seemed like there were a good number of people that thought Gridman would at least be in the top 3 for this season in terms of popularity or rating. Although there are many people bewildered by our apparently insane list, there are also many comments that seem to agree with the Gaijin ratings for the current season. But enough about our list, let's take a look at their list. Although not the exact counterpart to the MAL list, it gives you an idea of what Japan is most excited about. This list polled over 10,000 people to see which anime they would continue watching for the fall 2018 season. At the very top, we have A Certain Magical Index, followed by That Time I Was Reincarnated by a Slime, then Gridman, Sword Art Online, and JoJo. After the top 5, we have Goblin Slayer, and then Bunny Girl Senpai, followed by Kakuri Circus and Tokyo Ghoul. So as you can tell, what we have in our top 5 list is pretty different than what they have in their top 5. A Certain Magical Index on MAL ranked 10 in popularity, as compared to being number 1 on the Japanese list, while Gridman at number 3 was number 12 on MAL. Slime, JoJo, and SAO are consistently in the top 5 for both lists, while Goblin Slayer is way more popular in the West than it is in Japan, although probably by not as much as you would think, as it still retained the number 6 spot for the Japanese list. So all in all, our tastes are probably more alike than we would like to admit. But somehow we like Bunny Girl Senpai way more than they do, while they like Gridman way more than we do. Either way, I'm curious as to what you guys think of the two lists for the 2018 fall anime season. Are your own ratings closer to that of the MAL list or closer to the Japanese list? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.